Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's video. Today we'll be watching Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 10. So it is the season finale, so I'm excited for this. I've heard it's going to be a good one, so I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Black Widow and Marjo France, just for your nice comments and feedback. And then also shout out to Gus as well. So the reason I'm laughing is Marjo France and Black Widow left nice comments. Gus tore me apart on Discord. He said, I dare you to try watching that effing terrible video. So he did not enjoy my reaction video. I'm not really sure if it was just too long or what he hated about it. I mean, I did talk about random stuff, so maybe that was what he was mad about, but he never really explained. So sorry I pissed you off, Gus. Let's see if I can piss you off again today. Without further ado, let's jump into it. The best part is Ramsay's dead, so whatever happens now, I mean, at least Ramsay's dead. It'll be interesting to see, more of Sansa and Jon Snow. Tyrion Lannister, of course. I want to see what's going on there. I'd assume the dragons were able to defeat the Masters once again. I mean, I'm pretty sure they already kind of did that. I mean, we saw a little bit of the conclusion, so that's cool. Hopefully we go back to King's Landing as well, see what's going on with the Lannisters, Cersei Lannister. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed last episode, even if it made Gus mad. I still enjoyed it. But without further ado, here we go.
The warrior punishes those who believe themselves beyond the reach of justice. But the mother shows her mercy to those who kneel before her.
I take full responsibility for my many sins and unburden myself of my desires. My only remaining wish is to devote my life to the Seven. May I be a living example of their grace for others to witness.
You understand fully what this means.
I do. I will abandon the Tyrell name and all that goes with it. I will renounce my lordship and my claims on Highgarden.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I guess he's doing whatever he can to stay alive. There's not much else he could do. I mean, it's crazy how it's working out. The old crow making him kneel before the gods. Man, it's beyond nuts what's happened, and it's all because of Cersei Lannister giving them power. She gave them power, and now they're in control. So, yeah, it's not looking good for either of them.
Faith is the way, Father.
Whatever your faults, you did not deserve to die alone in such a cold, dark place. But sometimes before we can usher in the new, the old must be put to rest.
The little birds got a little violence going on. Oh man, there goes the Grand Maester. Wonder if the other guy's gonna die too, following the kid through the catacombs. Man, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, you never know what to expect with Game of Thrones.
There's something wrong.
You have nothing to fear, Your Grace. The trial will begin shortly.
Cersei is not here. Tommen is not here. Why do you think they are not here?
If the accused is not here, she will be tried regardless. We cannot escape the justice of the gods.
Forget about the bloody gods and listen to what I'm telling you. Cersei understands the consequences of her absence, and she is absent anyway, which means she does not intend to suffer those consequences. The trial can wait. We all need to leave.
Are they going to kill everybody in there? Is that what's going on? But she shouldn't have said forget about the gods, not to him, in front of everybody. Yeah, this is cool. Let's hope she does kill everybody. That would be awesome. Oh, man. I mean, she already killed the Grand Maester, so... But I don't know. I don't know. This is crazy. Holy cow. Oh my god. The old crow went up in a pit of flames. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is incredible. Destroying their own castle. I mean, it wasn't theirs anymore. It had been overtaken. Man, this is crazy. Absolutely insane.
Confess. Confess. It felt good. Shame. Shame.
Holy cow. Holy cow. So one can assume everybody that was in that room is dead, right? Including his wife, including everybody. I mean, now we have seen someone live through that stuff before in the battles, but it's been rare. Especially not when it was an explosion directly underneath you. So I would presume that everybody's dead, which it is unfortunate that his wife's dead, the queen. That is unfortunate, but you know, it's good that all the religious wackos are dead.
Full house.
Did not see that coming. Wow. Did not see that coming at all. Wonder how Cersei's going to take that. Not well, presumably. Wow. Wow. Man, that's rough. That's rough. Poor kid. The king. Feel bad for him. I feel bad for him.
As the Sept of Baelor is no longer an option, perhaps a ceremony in the throne room?
He should be with his grandfather, his brother, his sister. Burn him. Bury his ashes where the Sept once stood.
She took that a lot better than I expected her to. I don't know. I don't know. She's probably just in shock, honestly. I mean, she clearly didn't want him dead or she wouldn't have sent for him, you know? But alas. I mean, now it's just Jaime and Cersei, right? I don't think she has any more children left. I think this was her last son. because obviously her daughter died. We saw that. It's the Lannister numbers are dwindling, but there you have it. It's good to see Sam. Very good. Very good to see Sam. I don't know where they're going, but I'm happy to see him. He's a fun character, and his girl's nice, and his son, I guess he claims it as his, so it's his son. But they're all kind of growing on me. I like them.
He died.
We received no report from the Maester at Castle Black.
Maester Aemon became quite ill shortly after the election. He's since passed away. Which is why I'm here.
This is irregular.
Yes, well, I suppose that life is irregular.
The guy doesn't find any amusement of Sam at all. Oh, this is funny. That's funny. Life is irregular. You never know what's going to happen with life. Man, I wasn't expecting the king to kill him, so I'm stuck on that. Holy cow. Holy cow. What an episode. And we're not even halfway through. That's incredible.
The Princess Shireen.
Tell him what you did to her. Tell him!
We burned her at the stake.
Why?
The army was strapped, the horses were dying. It was the only way.
You burned a little girl alive!
I only do what my lord commands.
If he commands you to burn children, your lord is evil. I ask your leave to execute this woman for murder. She admits to the crime.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? Ride south today. If you return to the north, I'll have you hanged as a murderer.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know he was going to let her live. But, I mean, she did bring him back from the dead. He's not wrong. You know, she's not wrong to make that claim. But, wow. Wow. I think she deserves to die for all her crimes, but that's just me. That's just me. I think she's evil. I agree with the statement, though. If the Lord of Light commanded her to burn a little girl at the stake, you know, it's not really a good lord. It's an evil god. So, there is that.
And what is my heart's desire?
Vengeance. Justice.
Fire and blood.
He made it. Wow, okay. Okay. Lord Varys. Good luck, Lord Varys. I hope he doesn't die. Oh, man. We'll see. We'll see. Vengeance and blood. I'm telling you, her little army's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Man, she's got a major military now, you know?
But they're already here, my lord. Here, my lord. They weren't easy to carve, especially Black Walder.
My name is Arya Stark. I want you to know that. The last thing you're ever going to see is a Stark smiling down at you as you die.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here we go. She's getting that list taken care of. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well done, Arya. Well done, Arya Stark. Oh, this is great. This is great.
The wall's not just ice and stone. Ancient spells were carved into its foundations. Strong magic. To protect men from what lies beyond.
And while it stands, the dead cannot pass. I cannot pass.
That explains why he never came back. You know, he couldn't. His life is now in the north. That's crazy. Interesting, Peter Baelish is still trying to get in Sansa Stark's pants. Or skirts, as it were. But she rejected him. Said, no bueno.
You're not a dream.
No, I'm not a dream. I'm here.
What? What? Did not see that coming. That's kind of gross. But what that does mean is he's a real Stark. He's not a bastard. He's the same as the Lannisters' children. Wow. Okay. Okay, then. That's crazy. Did not see that coming. Holy cow. Holy cow. Awkward. And before y'all hate me in the comments, it is awkward. Incest is wrong. Okay. Moving on.
But House Mormont remembers. The North remembers. We know no king, but the king in the North whose name is Stark. I don't care if he's a bastard. Ned Stark's blood runs through his veins. He's my king, from this day until his last day.
Lady Mormont speaks harshly. And truly. My son died for Robb Stark, the young wolf. I didn't think we'd find another king in my lifetime. I didn't commit my men to your cause, because I didn't want more Manderleys dying for nothing. But I was wrong. Jon Snow avenged the Red Wedding. He is the White Wolf, the king in the North.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Good old Jon Snow. That's awesome. Incredible. Oh, this is good. This is good. Holy shit. I did not see any of this coming. This has been a great episode. Damn good episode. I've enjoyed every bit of it. We're learning so much, too. There's so much to unpack. Wow. Jon Snow, the King of the North. Hell yeah. Jon Snow, the King of the North. Very good. Very good. And as we found out, he's not a bastard. Which it didn't even matter. And it shouldn't matter. He's still got the King's blood. I mean, hell, he's got the Stark's blood. He is a full-blood Stark, man. Man, the King of the North. Hell yeah, Jon Snow.
I proclaim Cersei of the House Lannister, first of her name, Queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
Holy shit. Wow. Wow. We didn't think we could get any more evil than Joffrey. We didn't think we could get even... I mean, I don't think she's as evil as Ramsay, but holy shit. Oh my goodness. They're taking over. She's back, baby. Holy cow. Wow. I did not see this coming at all. She went from a nobody to the queen in just matter of seconds, just by blowing everybody else up. Holy cow. I don't think Cersei Lannister will be able to be queen or king or whatever, the leader. I don't think she'll be the queen for very long. Holy cow. Holy cow. Next episode, season 7. We've only got 2 seasons left. I didn't think we'd make it this fast, but we have. And yeah, we'll just keep playing. I'm going to watch the behind the scenes and wrap up my thoughts here. Hello, you've made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I do have some final thoughts to wrap up the show. The biggest one on my mind is I believe I heard that Sansa Stark, somebody said that her aunt was raped. And I missed that in the reaction. And she definitely wasn't raped by Ned. So I don't know who Jon Snow's father is. But the thing I didn't pick up on during the episode, and I picked up on later rewatching and more active listening, of course, but was the fact that maybe Jon's not a Stark at all. But I guess if his mother is his aunt, because Ned Stark was rescuing his sister, right? And the baby, it went from the baby's face to Jon Snow's face. So in theory, it's still his aunt's kid, but I guess the father might not even be a Stark. But yeah, I don't really know what the answer is. I don't really know. And I don't think I'm supposed to necessarily know at this point. I did want to bring up my realization or thoughts, because I do think I'm going to get flamed, and that's fine. It is what it is. Yeah, so no, it was a good episode, very action-packed, lots of stuff happened. Something smaller but big for Tyrion is he is now the Hand of the Queen. That's pretty cool. It's nice that she was willing to honor him even after some of his downfalls. I mean, he did his best to keep the city from getting attacked by the Masters and stuff, and he made deals and stuff in her behalf, and he's done everything he can to try to benefit her. And he still has good judgment. It just things don't always align how they should. I'm glad Arya is able to avenge her brother. I do agree with the directors and the writers at the end were saying, I cut that part out because of the music and stuff, but they were saying how nobody's sad to see the guy die that Arya killed, but it is kind of worrisome to see Arya become a full-blooded killer. And I mean, in some ways, yeah, it's could be worrisome, but I think it's justified, and having an assassin on your side is not a bad thing. It's a shame that the sweet little girl Arya, turns into an assassin in some ways, but in other ways, it's like it's the world we live in. I'd like to see more of the Hound. We didn't see him this episode or the last, I don't believe. So I'd like to see him. Peter Baelish seemed a little disappointed with the whole Sansa Stark interaction. Obviously, he wanted to get in her skirt, as I said earlier. But he seemed a little disappointed with Jon Snow being the King of the North. But it'll be interesting to see if Jon is not really a Stark. I mean, I know he's always Jon Snow because he's a bastard, But if he's not Ned Stark's bastard, the issue that could come up is, will he remain King of the North? Or will they put Sansa in charge? Potentially Arya. Probably more likely Sansa since she's there. But will they still be behind him even if he's not a Stark? Cersei Lannister. Queen Cersei. She is making waves. I did find it interesting they brought up, again, in the aftermath, how if she would have been there for her son rather than torturing the old lady, if she was more fueled by, if she was not as fueled by hatred towards everything that happened and more worried about her son, she could have been there for him, and maybe things would have been differently. But maybe in the back of her head, she did want to become queen. I don't think she ever would have hurt her child, and I don't think she ever would have done anything purposely to hurt them by any means. But now she's in charge, and she's got no children. I don't know what Jaime's gonna do. It's just a very interesting scenario. So yeah, another good episode. That was my live reaction. So hopefully Gus doesn't hate me more, but is what it is. I know we've been taking a break in between seasons. I don't see a need for that. I know UNN was talking to me just about how consistency is important to her. So I'd like to just start off again next week with season 7, and I should be able to make that happen. So I don't plan to have a week off. I plan to have another episode immediately after this week, so next week, to start off season 7. So yeah, hopefully you still enjoyed, even if you disagree with some of my reactions or whatever. But it is, it's my reactions in the moment. So there you have it. But hope you guys are doing well. Leave any thoughts you have in the comments. Let me know what you're up to. What are your thoughts? What are your initial thoughts, without giving me spoilers if you can, but what are your initial thoughts with this season finale? Like, if you can think back to when you watched it, what were your initial thoughts? Did you automatically assume that Ned had sex with his sister, or did I jump off and go like a whole different direction than what nobody else thought? Part of my reasoning behind it is, for 6 seasons, basically 6 full seasons, we've been told Jon Snow is Ned Stark's bastard over and over and over again. And it's truly what all the characters believe, obviously. But I had that stuck in my head and didn't even think there could be another possibility to that. So I don't know. I'm torn now, but I'm more so leaning towards that he's not even a Stark. That's more so where I'm leaning after rewatching it, and I'm pretty sure it was Sansa Stark that said something to Peter Baelish, and this would have been, it might have even been last season, but it was at least a couple episodes ago where they were talking, beneath Winterfell in the castle, and they were talking about how her aunt was raped. And so I think that is the kicker. So yeah, anyways, there you have it. Another episode of Game of Thrones. But I will see you all again next week with season 7. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. If you're new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all again real soon. Bye.